So I want my folded edge to be down, just so that my raw edge is covered. But I'm gonna start up here at the neckline. And this is called staying an edge. Has anyone ever heard that term being used? Okay, so what that means is it keeps the fabric from growing in the future. So fabric has a tendency to just stretch out over time depending on like the grain line, the fabric type. And we don't want that for this jacket to happen. So as I'm pinning it, I'm gonna like use one finger to like keep it in place, and with the second one, I'm gonna stretch it. So I want to lose length in my fabric essentially, and I just want like a slight amount. I don't want to shrink it too much to where it starts to like pucker and roll, but I want it to just be taut. So with this first pin, I'm just going to the edge of my lapel. I don't know if you can like see that. It's the fabric is like moving slightly. Is that showing up on camera? But if I look at it, I can see that it's being pulled into place. That's what I'm looking for, and that's where I put my second pin. So yeah, I want to move this just a little bit. First one here. Here. When you go over a corner, the fabric's going to double up on itself just a little bit. So we're creating a mitered corner. So you're going to have just a little pucker here. We're going to base that down so that way we're not adding any bulk to the seam. So I'm going to just reposition my needle, place it back in. And I'm going through both layers so I'm catching the shell fabric. The center front can be kind of tricky sometimes. You don't want to like shrink that too much. So I like to do that in just a couple passes. So up here at the top, I'll go to where the break line is. And then here it's going to start pulling away just a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I want some gapping to occur. So we'll put one needle there. Second one at the waistline. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pulling everything. So the second needle goes. And then last one at the hem. If you need to flatten it out, if you need to press it before you do this, feel free to do that. And then here, I'm just gonna cross it over. Oops. Cross it over. Let needle reposition it. Sweet. And then I'm just gonna go to that seam, not gonna go past it. Throw my pin in there. Cool. And if I hold it up, can you see how there's like space in between everything? That's what we're looking for. We want, when we close the seam, when we attach the facing, my God, I'm sorry. We want there to be some tension here because that's gonna stretch over time. So to start, I'm gonna baste it down so I can get rid of my pins. So I'm basting down the center of everything. Just do a quick whip. At this corner, I'm gonna go right to the point. That's just because I want to keep that points there on the lapel. But as I go down, I can center my basting. Sweet. And then you can get rid of the pins as you go. And then down here at the hem, I'm going to that point as well. Reposition. And then I'm just doing a whip in place just to make sure my basting thread doesn't come out.